planned on being a parent. I was on the path of soul searching, seeking myself, finding myself, being on the spiritual path. I was in touch with spirituality from a very young age and thought I was going to be this, gypsy traveler, traveling the world, finding myself, exploring the universe, becoming enlightened, and so on. Never planned on being a mom. Well, life had other plans for me because in 2007, I unexpectedly became pregnant. And lo and behold, did I know that this path would not only lead me to find myself, it had some really, really great opportunities for me to grow if I showed up, and I did show up. And it has not been easy, but every step of the way has been such a tremendous experience for me. So what does this all have to do with pregnancy and child sleep? As many of you may have experienced or can relate to, our culture today is a culture that is go, 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 go. We are filled with so much distraction. We're being told what to do and how to do it from everywhere. There's 180,000 parenting guides on Amazon. And yet we find ourselves still struggling. We find ourselves with more prescriptions than we can even count. It's like, how many more prescriptions are they going to come out with for something? How many more syndromes are going to exist? And we're finding ourselves going and going and going, barely pausing, barely having enough time to breathe. And then we wonder why our child can't sleep. So one of the biggest things that I have learned is while we must pay attention to how sleep works and under what conditions sleep works, sleep is a natural function. The body naturally knows how to sleep. But of course, there are lots of things that interfere with sleep, right? There are foods that interfere with sleep. There are environments that interfere with sleep. There are circumstances that interfere with sleep. But most importantly, what you won't find in child sleep books is that our own lifestyle, our own behavior as parents and caregivers, our own thoughts and beliefs are affecting our child's sleep. I have a book called Awakening Through Sleep. What I'm sharing and the vision that I'm sharing is not for everybody to resonate. I'm not telling you to take my word for it. You can research everything that I'm sharing. I feel that this message needs to get out there. I feel now is a time to understand how much we influence one another, particularly our child. We can't give what we don't have. We can't give our child sleep if we're not sleeping. We can't expect our child to have rest if we're not resting. And so you might say, I'm not sleeping because of my child. But in a lot of cases, when I actually speak with the families that I'm working with, when I assess their lifestyle, even before their child came, anxiety was there before, or depression was there before, or a lifestyle that, was go, 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 never stopping was there before. How we're living absolutely affects our child.